Hey, in this video I want to show you a quick game that I made using the Vue framework. And so this was a challenge from a Vue tutorial that I'm going through. And you may think like, oh, how come you may have just like copy and pasted the tutorial code into your CodePen and that's it, right? Well, if you look at my code, you'll quickly see that there's no way in hell, like an instructor would write the code this way, right? So it's immediately obvious it's done by a novice. I thought it was pretty cool, and it's just me kind of going through learning how the Vue framework works. All right, so here's how the game works. You can attack the monster, and it's your typical game, see who kills each other first. You can do a special attack, which allows you to hit the monster potentially for more damage. And then the player updates is being fed to the UI down here. And you can heal and you can give up, which resets the game. Now I added my own little, I was playing this game. I was like, man, you could just hit the special button over and over again and just win really easily, right? So I added a little stamina bar that the special attack takes up 40 stamina points. And your stamina recharges when you use the regular attacks. So it actually has a little bit of strategy in here. I'm a little bit of a nerd, a little bit of a gamer, so I thought that was pretty cool. So it's actually kind of hard to win, but it is possible to win. All right, so let's check out the code. I feel it's pretty hard, or it would be boring to just kind of go through this, so I'll just hit a couple of just main points. Let me show you, let me highlight this area here. So let me zoom in a little bit. And so I have, in order to create the hit log, I have a v-for inside another v-for using a v-if, right? Now, I thought this was pretty cool that I actually got to hack it so that it actually works, but obviously there's probably a way easier, way cleaner ways of doing this. So it's like, I got like a double for loop going on here. Just to make, if we look over here, this console log to work there. All right, so you got your typical, Vue framework stuff in here. You got your templating, for your stamina value, win messages, all that good stuff. All right, so let's look at the Vue object instance. Okay, so your typical Vue object instance, and I have a bunch of methods in here being called to control the game. And so the main method, how I structured it, which I kind of regret now, is that I just have almost one method controlling all the different hit types. So you click on an attack and then the random hit generator function's called, and it's checking to see what type of attack it is. Is it a regular attack? Is it a special attack? Is it a heal, right? So it works, but I think it would have been better to split these methods all into their own individual method, which would make it easier to maintain and to expand in the future. And then of course everything else obviously it needs to be like all refactored and dried up. There's lots of repeating myself. It's just brute force trying to get it to work, but it was super fun to code this, and I put it on my little Slack channel, and other programming friends had fun playing it and posting up their images of when they finally won the game. So yeah, just let me know if you got any questions about this and I'd be happy to answer.